Advanced 50 vocabulary words for IELTS speaking to achieve a guaranteed 8 to 9 band score, presented by ParveenSir. Honestly, use this when you want to express your true feelings. Example, do you enjoy your job? Honestly, it can be challenging, but it's also very rewarding. Obviously, use this when something is clear or evident. Example, is studying important? Obviously, it's crucial for success in any field. Interestingly, use this when pointing out something intriguing. Example, what's your favorite book? Interestingly, it's a science fiction novel, even though I usually prefer mysteries. Admittedly, use this when conceding a point or acknowledging something. Example, do you like spicy food? Admittedly, I find it too hot sometimes, but it's still delicious. Surprisingly, use this for expressing something unexpected. Example, do you like the countryside? Surprisingly, I love the quietness, even though I'm a city person. Actually, use this when correcting or adding information. Example, do you have any hobbies? Actually, I've recently taken up painting. To be fair, use this to introduce a balanced perspective. Example, do you enjoy exercising? To be fair, it's tough at first, but the benefits are worth it. Truthfully, use this when being completely honest. Example, are you a morning person? Truthfully, I struggle to wake up early, but I try my best. Interestingly enough, use this when something is especially intriguing. Example, what's your favorite holiday? Interestingly enough, I love rainy days because they make everything feel cozy. Unquestionably, use this when something is beyond doubt. Example, is education important? Unquestionably, it's the foundation of a successful life. Naturally, use this when something is expected or obvious. Example, do you enjoy socializing? Naturally, I do. It's a great way to meet new people. Curiously, use this when noting something strange or unexpected. Example, do you enjoy cooking? Curiously, I've never been interested, but now I love experimenting in the kitchen. In fact, use this to emphasize a point. Example, are you good at sports? In fact, I've always excelled in basketball. Realistically, use this when discussing something practical. Example, can everyone achieve their dreams? Realistically, it takes a lot of hard work and sometimes a bit of luck. Interestingly enough, use this when something unexpected is also fascinating. Example, what do you think about technology? Interestingly enough, I'm more interested in how it affects society than the gadgets themselves. Undoubtedly, use this to express strong certainty. Example, is climate change a serious issue? Undoubtedly, it's one of the biggest challenges we face today. Frankly speaking, use this when you are about to be very honest. Example, do you like your city? Frankly speaking, I think it's overcrowded, but it has its charm. Obviously enough, use this when something is very clear. Example, do you enjoy traveling? Obviously enough, I love it. Exploring new cultures is amazing. Clearly, use this when something is easy to understand. Example, do you like reading? Clearly, I do. I read every day. Remarkably, use this when something is surprisingly good or bad. Example, how do you handle stress? Remarkably, I stay calm by practicing meditation. Notably, use this when mentioning something significant. Example, what's your favorite subject? Notably, I've always excelled in mathematics. In reality, use this when contrasting expectations with actual facts. Example, is studying abroad difficult? In reality, it's a mix of challenges and rewards. To be honest, use this when you want to be straightforward. Example, do you enjoy your work? To be honest, it's exhausting at times, but I'm passionate about it. Unexpectedly, use this when something happens that wasn't planned. Example, do you enjoy outdoor activities? Unexpectedly, I've grown to love hiking even though I was never an outdoor person. Significantly, use this when something has a notable impact. Example, has technology changed your life? Significantly, it has made communication much easier. Certainly, use this to express strong agreement. Example, is family important to you? Certainly, they are my top priority. Surprisingly enough, use this for something unexpected but interesting. Example, do you like spicy food? Surprisingly enough, I enjoy it, even though I didn't before. Unbelievably, use this for something that is hard to believe. Example, did you enjoy the trip? Unbelievably, it was the best vacation I've ever had. Without a doubt, use this when you are completely sure. Example, is health important? Without a doubt, it's the most important aspect of life. Frankly speaking, use this for straightforward honesty. Example, do you like modern art? Frankly speaking, I find it quite confusing. Absolutely, use this when you strongly agree. Example, is teamwork important? Absolutely, collaboration is key to success. Indeed, use this to confirm or agree with something. Example, is exercise important? Indeed, it's crucial for maintaining good health. Quite frankly, use this when being very direct. Example, do you enjoy city life? Quite frankly, I prefer the peace of the countryside. Naturally enough, use this for something that is expected. Example, do you enjoy cooking? Naturally enough, I love experimenting with new recipes. Clearly enough, use this when something is obvious. Example, is education important? Clearly enough, it's the foundation of a successful life. Interestingly, use this when something is worth noting. Example, do you like classical music? Interestingly, I find it relaxing and inspiring. Needless to say, use this when something is obvious without needing explanation. Example, is education important? Needless to say, it's the key to a better future. Realistically speaking, use this for a practical perspective. Example, can everyone achieve their dreams? Realistically speaking, it requires a lot of effort and sometimes a bit of luck. Oddly enough, use this for something strange but true. Example, do you enjoy cooking? Oddly enough, I didn't like it at first, but now it's one of my favorite hobbies. Surprising as it sounds, use this when something is unexpected. Example, do you enjoy studying? Surprising as it sounds, I actually do because I love learning new things. Unquestionably, use this when you are completely sure of something. Example, is family important? Unquestionably, they are my greatest support. In truth, use this when expressing an honest opinion. Example, do you enjoy traveling? In truth, I find it both exciting and exhausting. As far as I'm concerned, use this when giving your opinion. Example, as far as I'm concerned, education is the most important investment for the future. For the most part, use this when something is generally true. Example, for the most part, people in my country are very hospitable. On the whole, use this when summarizing or concluding. Example, on the whole, I believe technology has more benefits than drawbacks. It seems to me that, use this when sharing your viewpoint. Example, it seems to me that people are becoming more health conscious these days. In my experience, use this to introduce your personal experience. Example, in my experience, learning a new language can be both challenging and rewarding. In my opinion, use this to express your personal opinion. Example, in my opinion, traveling is the best way to learn about different cultures. Consult for professional classes guaranteeing a target band of 8 to 9 in one go.